Governor of Rivers, Nyesom Wike, has abased its Edo State counterpart, Godwin Obaseki, as having betrayal in his DNA. Ask anybody if you go and check the DNA of Godwin Obaseki, what you will see in that DNA is a serial betrayal and ungratefulness. Let me stand today to apologize to Adams Oshiomole, who have been vindicated by telling us that we will see the true color. We will see the insincerity, we will see the ungratefulness of Governor Obaseki. So let me apologize to Oshiomole and to say you have been vindicated. You are right. We were wrong, Mr. Wike said at the commissioning of school projects on Monday. The Rivers governor was speaking in reaction to Mr. Obaseki's statement, where the Edo governor asserted that Mr. Wike was wrong to have said he has more stakes in PDP than anyone. It clearly amounts to a delusion of grandeur for any one man to nurse the idea that he owns or has more stake in the PDP and everyone should pander to him. In Edo, we don't accept political bullies and overlords, and historically, we have demonstrated our capacity to unshackle ourselves and dethrone bullies and high-handed leaders, Mr. Obaseki had said in the statement decrying what he called Mr. Wike's threat to the party. Mr. Wike further denounced Mr. Obaseki's actions, emphasizing that he had invested more in the party than him. Assuming, though not conceding, that I threatened the party, I have invested in the party. Rivers State has invested in the party. We have voted for PDP since 1999 till now. Ask Governor Obaseki if he has done anything for the PDP. The only election he voted was when we gave him umbrella, Mr. Wike said. Mr. Obaseki ran his re-election on the platform of the PDP after he lost the bid to become the flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress. He was absorbed into the PDP where he became the flag bearer. Well, of course, this whole story is really interesting. The drama is very, very interesting. But unfortunately, these guys are just fighting for themselves. Fighting for who to get what, who is going to be the head, who is going to take this, who is going to take that. That is all what they are fighting for. They are not in the category of people who are seeking for employment. They are not in the category of people who are waiting for their salaries to be paid. They are not in the categories of people who are receiving meager salaries. They are not even talking about or fighting, or they are not even stressing themselves on how to pay their children's school fees. Everything is at their disposal. So they are just looking. It is power. All this one is power show. In as much it is interesting, but at the end of the day, all of you who are supporting this one, supporting that one, you should know that at the end of the day, all of them will come together. You could remember even Oshiomole. It's not that Oshiomole is better off. Oshiomole that said all manner of nonsense about Ezeyamu. The same Oshiomole, the same Ezeyamu, they still came together just because of what they want. They always tell you that it is interest that is more permanent. When you talk about enemies and friends, there's nothing like that. It is interest. If your interest align with the other one, if my interest align with your interest, we'll become friends irrespective of what we have said against ourselves in the past. Don't be surprised. Now, Wike is coming out to tell us that, oh, yes, they told me, oh, I was wrong, oh, Oshiomole this. That does not even say or exonerate Oshiomole for his own character. All of them get their own for body. Wike get your own for body. Oshiomole, Obaseki, the deputy, all of them get all these politicians, they get their own for body. So, if you are talking, you should try to be selfish to yourself. At the end of the day, wait till be my own. All this was at the end of the day, they will see meet. They will see meet. They will still meet and make friends, and they will still go to sleep party. They will shake hands, but don't fight for them because they are birds of the same feather. Birds of the same feather. Like I said, all of them get their own for body. Wike should rest. Why is he trying to be everywhere? You should stop his external interference and allow Obaseki to take control of his state in peace. Governor Obaseki is not a betrayer. He is too enlightened to be used by Governor Wike. You can't use a man like Obaseki. We understand Wike pain, but more people like Obaseki are coming. People that can't be used like boy boy. Indeed, Edo no be rivers. Hey, they will don't start. What has come over you, Wike? Please coordinate yourself. Wike slammed Obaseki while speaking at an event on Monday in Rivers State. This man Wike is something else. He's not supposed to be a leader. I love Wike, but I don't support him on this. He should show some level of maturity. Mind your language. I will never go back to the PDP. PDP is beyond redemption, according to article. But where is he today? I will never leave APGA. I'd rather quit politics. PDP is a cause to the southeast. Peter Obi. I would rather die than to join APC. Femi Fani-Kayode. May God punish me if I ever leave PDP. Governor Bello Mohammed Matawali. I will not join these people who carry brooms like witches over my dead body, according to Chibike Rotimi Amechi. Only ourselves go around with brooms. Godswill Akpabio. If APC fails to perform, Nigerians should stone us. Tony Momo. Bridle your tongue because of tomorrow. This is really food for thought. This kind of attitude a year to a general election will lead to mass defection and mass defeat. APC is even getting their own wahala too. Whoever has this Wike's here, better tell him to tread cautiously. He's becoming too reckless. Wike soon will scatter the remaining PDP. People in PDP is the reason many left PDP, bullying members up and down. Tyrants Wike, no wahala. One day, same Wike will apologize to Rotimi Amechi. Obaseki will apologize to Amechi also. Wike, your own don't do too much. Nigeria is going down. These ones are busy talking rubbish. They are talking rubbish. Wike, na man you be, okay? Like I told you, everybody go just say, oh, I stand with this one, I stand with the other one. All these things are inconsequential. You people are just fooling yourselves. Where they make decisions over your own destiny is in another table entirely. All these southern leaders is just fighting over frivolities. Never allow them to have control over their destiny. Until you understand these statements, until you understand who was speaking and whose intention was it, until you understand that this statement is a 1 million times more powerful than the Constitution of Nigeria, until you understand that every decision, every law, every amendment, constitution that has ever been made in Nigeria follow religiously every word in this statement. If you like, apologize to you. We will not have your way. You will not have your way to presidential seats, tyrants like you. Okay? Let them continue embarrassing themselves. I'm sure Oshiomole will be laughing all of them. But that does not even exonerate him. All of them get their own for body. Just know that.